Hello, peace and blessings. I'm Giovanna, the Sacred Wellness Alchemist. I'm really excited because I have a beautiful, beautiful tarot deck to share with you. This is one of the decks that really completes my collection. And it was a birthday gift, so I'm really happy and excited. This deck is absolutely beautiful. It is the Antique Blacks, a Rootworkers Tarot created by Dogon Kriya. This was on Etsy. It's a deck that I've had like in my wish list, in my cart, for a while, but I never got it. And so I was treated to it for my birthday, and I think it is absolutely a work of art. The box is beautiful. It's like dirt, earth, which I think is really amazing. And then you can see the different symbols for the suits that are planted there in the ground. It is, the box even itself is really gorgeous. So you can separate the decks into two, and then the guidebook slips in there. Just really, really well made. So I haven't really looked at the cards. This is the guidebook. What I love about this is that the majors are very hoodoo specific. So they kind of recreated the tarot through the lens of hoodoo in that way. So most, if not all, of the majors have a different name. The suits are jars, roots, lights, and arms. And let's see. So yeah, the guidebook has a little image, a description for each card of the minors and the majors. I like that you can see the art, which, you know, would give me a chance to like study like the symbols and different things, and I could make notes in this guidebook if I wanted. But yeah, I like that they do describe like what the art is made up of, so it kind of gives you a little more depth and understanding into the deck. So these are the backs of the cards. I love the gold gilding. I love that the cards have this beautiful gold edging. These are very quality cards. It has that like satin matte kind of finish, which I love. Like this, besides linen, like this is like my favorite because it's just smooth and it kind of feels like very buttery. This deck is beautiful. I looked at the reviews on Etsy, and all of them were really positive. It was very, very hard being patient for this deck to come, but I'm glad. I was like, nope, I'm just gonna wait and allow it to get here when it gets here, and I'm not gonna stress over it. It's gonna come in divine timing, and indeed it did. So I'm just gonna go through and show you the cards. So on the majors, you can see all four suits in each corner. This is the Rootworker, which would be the Fool traditionally in the tarot. We have the Man at the Crossroads here, which is a very, just, oh, I love it. The dice at his feet and the long cigar. Uh-oh. This, I think I'm going to pair with the Grandma Babies Lenormand. I think these two would really work well together. Then here we have the Prophet. The Preacher Man. Got the Two-Headed Doctor. I love this deck. I really do. I think it's beautiful. Such a great quality. There's the Buhag. The Church House. The Graveyard. The Crossroads. Oh, I love this. The Railroad. Oh, I think this is one of my favorites, the River. That I love, 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 love this. So beautiful. and simple. I love how it looks almost like a bird. And then you've got the honey and the fruit, and then there's the river inside of the picture with the sunflower. Just a lot of symbolism. I like the way that the art was combined together. Here we have the woods. You see the antler and the hooves. Blessing. Cursing. Money drawing. Love drawing. Success. Mastery. Protection. Uncrossing. Justice. Love that. I like the way that these are ordered. And then the world is the ancestors. I love deeply, deeply, deeply. Yeah, I love it, love it, love it. I was just looking at, I've got several decks that I have yet to really, really work with. The Akamara Tarot, and then I have this Orisa Oracle deck that I really want to work with more. So I'm about to switch some things up in my tarot practice, but let's go through these really quickly. So here we have the suit of arms, which would be the swords, and in the corner you can see the icon there. So that would be the ace. There's the 2. I like how he's coming out of water, and then there's the moon behind him. There's the 3. So these are very similar to what we would see in a traditional Rider-Waite. We've got the 4. I love the gold etching. I think that just makes it really, really nice. There's the 5 of arms, just a nice touch. I really love quality decks like this. This says so much to me, like the 5 of arms, he's sitting there with the rifles, and it's like, yeah, beautiful. We've got the 6 of arms. The 7, very interesting. The 8 of arms. The 9, I love this. Ooh, this 10. The 10 of arms. But he's still standing. He hasn't fallen over yet. Or has he gotten back up after all of that he's experienced? Oh. And so for the court, we have the chap of arms, which would be the page. And then we have the cousin of arms. I love that. We've got the cousin. And then we have the grandfather. And the grandmother, which is very common, which is tradition, that a lot of the, like even the Hoodoo Tarot has that, where you have the matriarch as the more dominant court card, which is really beautiful to see that reflected. So here we have the Ace of Jars. These would be cups. So there is the ace. The 2, I love the black cat up there. There is the 3. There's the 4. We've got the 5 of jars. There's the 6. The 7 of jars. The 8 of jars. The 9 of jars. The 10 of jars. We have the chap. The cousin. The grandfather. And there is the grandmother of jars. And then we have the Ace of Lights. I love that they use candles. I like working with candles a lot. So there's the Ace of Lights, the 2 of Lights, there's the 3 of Lights. Oh, I love this. The 4 of Lights, the 5 of Lights, the 6 of Lights, the 7 of Lights, there's the 8 of Lights, the 9, the 10 of Lights, the chap of Lights, the cousins of light, there's the grandfather of light, and the grandmother of lights. And then we have the roots, which would be pentacles. There's the Ace of Roots. There's the 2 of Roots. The 3 of Roots. The 4 of Roots. There's the 5 of Roots. The 6 of Roots. The 7 of Roots. There's the 8. And then we've got the 9 of Roots. I can't wait to sit and go through these in more detail, but I just really want to, I love this so much. The 10 of Roots. There's so many things in this card. I wish the art was a little bigger so I could see it better, but I'm going to probably get a magnifying glass because I want to like really dive into the art in some of my cards. So here's the chap of Roots, and it helps you to see like the little details. The cousin of Roots, and then we have grandfather, and the grandmother of Roots. this was just a quick peek at this deck. It is beautiful. It is well made. I don't have anything bad to say about it. I think it's beautiful and it's a very unique deck, and I just appreciate that decks like this exist, because when I first started reading tarot, there weren't any decks like this. And now it's very beautiful to have a wide variety of decks that reflect like my culture, my heritage, my beliefs. So like the Antique Blacks, there's the Hoodoo Tarot, there's the Akamara Tarot, there is the, excuse me, I'm a little tired. Excuse me, there's the Dust to Onyx Tarot, there's the Blacks Tarot, I think that's the name of it. There are so many, and that's such a beautiful thing. Like, I really love the evolution. I love that. Yes, 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 yes. I love it. It's a very beautiful thing to like have tools at your disposal that you can see yourself in, that speak to you in a different way. And what I love about this is that it's so simple, yet there's still so much to see in the card, right? Like there's a lot of white space, but the way that the art is layered, I don't know, I like it. It's different, it's unique, and I cannot wait to work with it. I'm definitely gonna do a deck review with it, or a deck interview with it, just to kind of get to know the deck after I cleanse it, clear it, and do all of that, because I haven't done that yet. Because I started like sharing my decks, I kind of try to do that afterwards now, just kind of reset the energy and all of that, and then set an intention and pair it with another, with a crystal and maybe another deck, which I think will be the Grandma Baby's Lenormand, which is, I just saw it the other day. It's somewhere around here. But I think those two would play very well together. So this is the Antique Blacks by Dogon Kriya. It is such a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful deck that really encapsulates root work in it. And I love that. I love it, love it, love it. It's so beautiful. All right, that is it. I will probably come back and talk more about decks in the near future, because I will be working with them, and I need to find a better way to like house them so that I know. At first I had it by theme, and then, excuse me, I'm so sorry. I had it by theme, but then that kind of got out of control because I have so many decks. I really want to sit and find a way so I know where my decks are, because if I take a bunch off the shelf, then I might not put them back exactly where they came from, and it just becomes a whole thing. So that is something that I would love to do, and have a little bit better organized storing of my cards. But you guys, this deck is really beautiful. I love the gilding. I love the edges. It's a really decent size. It's a good card stock. Like I said, it has that nice buttery feel to the cards, and it's very well designed. So I am grateful to have it and to work with it. And I can't wait to like do the interview spread and just kind of see what comes up as I work with this deck some more. So thank you for taking a peek at the Antique Blacks and Rootworkers Tarot with me. Until next time, you can head over to my website, JavonnaTisdale.com. I've got like blog posts there, and see what other things I have going on. I've got courses and journals and all sorts of great things. All right, peace.